just gonna go straight into it because
let's go. Well,
let's do it.
I'm not straight, so I'll blindly follow.
There you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Simply Amazing, the podcast where two girls look at each other through the miles, through the whatever, between New York and North Carolina. We're looking through the void, through the view.
It's true.
Our computer screens. Technology is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
It is. And we're matching again. We're both wearing green again today.
Yes, I'm actually wearing the exact same thing I wore the last time we recorded, and I was hoping you wouldn't notice, so...
I mean, I didn't say that. And also, I'm pretty sure I wore this sweatshirt last time, too. This is my green sweatshirt. It's the only green sweatshirt I own. Or, like, hoodie. I need more hoodies, but...
It's a cute one. I like it. Wait, is it Christmassy, though? What is it?
Yeah, it's like, so a bunch of little Groots are the reindeer, and then you got Santa up here. It's
cute,
pretty
girl.
cute.
It's March, though, girl. It's March.
But it's cold again outside, and I knew this would happen. Listen, if y'all don't know North Carolina's weather, okay, let me tell you, it changes all the time. And so last week it got really nice and hot, and so everybody in the state was like, yay, it's finally spring, and we all put our winter stuff away. And I was like, no, this is what it does. It gets really nice for a week or two, then we get another week or two of freezing cold, and then it settles. So we're in the week or two of freezing cold.
Lauren's like the Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day, who's like, I don't think this is good, guys. I don't think these aliens are here for good reasons, guys. Like, I don't know.
God. I need to do like which Jeff Goldblum quiz are you now, so I can confirm that I am that one you're saying I am.
Oh my God, I am Jurassic Park Jeff Goldblum always. Like,
yes, 100%.
100%.
No question.
Anyway, we haven't even introduced ourselves. I'm Lisa, aka the OG Nocturne, and we have, of course, the lovely, the fabulous, the resplendent in a green Christmas sweater for some reason in March, but we love her anyway. How you doing, girl?
Resplendent. I've never even heard that word. What does that mean? Is that like great, fantastic? Hold on.
It means like you are beautiful in what you are wearing.
Resplendent, attractive and impressive through being ritually colorful or sumptuous. I thought that said scrumptious for a second. I was like, wow, Lisa, tell me I'm a snack because it's Lisa and the snack.
It is Lisa and the snack. No. We're back with Lisa and the snack.
We're going to traumatize everybody to listen to this. Thank you all for listening. And
well, this is going to be a weird episode. So this is like a very weird episode.
It is because you came up with this idea a while ago. You were like, we should talk about MOJOVERSE. And I said, what about it? And then you said, we're going to start brainstorming things live on the air. And I got terrified.
Yeah, okay. So I have a great idea for this episode. I'm like 90% sure we did some of this on a live once, but...
possibly.
Yes, and whatever. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it better or worse. You know what? You guys let us know how we did. How about that? So the idea was this. What's amazing about what's going on in the MCU right now, right? Everything that's happening is that they've introduced the multiverse last year with the Doctor Strange movie and everything, and with the new Spider-Man, or the not new Spider-Man anymore movie, but they introduced the idea of the multiverse. And with Spider-Man in particular, it's this idea that anybody can play the character. So, it's just because an actor decides they move on doesn't mean that character now has to be retired. It can now be played by, I don't know, whoever from whatever. It can now be this guy from Earth, blah, blah, blah. So basically what I'm saying is Disney, like, open up the MOJOVERSE. Let's make X-Men projects about everything and anything. Do it.
I love it.
I want 1,000 different Disney Plus shows about stupid stuff. And I don't want just X-Men fighting for their rights. I want X-Babies.
Yeah, and especially I think with the MOJOVERSE, I think so much of it could and should be animated, to be honest.
Yes,
I know that's because here's the thing, like the live action stuff, I don't really have the words to articulate this well, but the live action stuff feels a bit more draining than animated stuff. I don't know about anybody that like enjoys animation, but I can watch so much more animated shit. in like 1 or 2 sittings than I can do with live action. Like, it's just different, and that's fine. So I don't think they should do a gazillion live action shows, because they started doing that and Marvel's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a bit much. We get it. Sorry, guys. We're going to back that ass out there. But they definitely should do more, animated stuff. Like, they can really flourish with that. And like you said, just like little shows, like they can be shows of like 15-minute animated shorts. And you get like 5 to 8 episodes for a season, whatever it is. Like, they don't have to be these crazy big shows. They just need to be cute and fun so we can get immersed in these characters and these stories. And then we get to see more characters, because we're just getting cute little short spurts of all of them.
Exactly. Now imagine X-Babies with Nanny the robot.
I would pay to see that. Seriously. Disney Plus, you're allowed to take the idea. Please do it.
It's like, X-Babies, they're coming to your world. Right?
Yeah. 100%. And well, you have to have Peter like get jealous of all the X-Babies too. Like, Peter's got to come in and be like, what the heck, Nanny? Like, I thought I was your favorite. And then Nanny,
she's like,
of course,
shut up.
is like, yeah.
You're waking up the X-Babies. Shut up. X-Babies, they're gonna steal your girl. And that's when like the little X-Baby Logan shows up and he's like,
no, and then you have a little Kurt X-Baby like teleporting, like a little Bamf Kurt.
Oh yeah, a little Bamf Kurt baby, X-Baby.
Yeah. I would appreciate a misdirection. Like, you see Logan, but all of a sudden Kurt comes in and like shoves him out of the way with his tail or something. That'd be hilarious and cute.
And then the Remy X-Baby comes in and shoves him out too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all fighting. But then the ex-women babies come in, and then the men are like, well, never mind. We tried.
Yeah, the Rachel X-Baby shows up and is like, oh, never mind. Never mind.
They're like, God damn it, she's taking everyone again. The men, women, MBs, everybody. What are we supposed to do?
Pack it in. But yes, I want X-Babies. I mean, I think they can do a healthy mix of like animated stuff as well as live action, depending on what they want to do. I think that the model that they're working with right now is unsustainable. There's only so many projects an actor is going to want to do. It's just, how many Loki shows is Tom Hiddleston going to want to do? How many Scarlet Witch shows is Elizabeth Olsen going to want to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, there comes a time when an actor is going to be like, I'm done with this. It's just, it happens. It doesn't matter how much they love the character. It doesn't matter how invested they are. Everybody hits their end. And so, when it's just movie franchises, it's one thing because, it's one project you're working on and it's spread out over time. But then you add these TV shows and everything, I'm sure burnout comes a lot quicker. So, throwing in animated stuff will definitely help with that. But I'm just curious about, like, I want them to explore different universes. We have so much like amazing, they started to kind of do that stuff with like the What If show, but don't just give me snippets. I want a whole show based in another universe. Give me everything.
Yeah, I mean, the question then is, which universes do you pick to put a whole show on? Or at least a whole season of a show? Because you could definitely do a show where each season is set in a different verse. That way you get more time like you're asking for. But again, how do you pick which ones people want to see more? Because everybody, all the fans are going to throw hands. Like, you can't make all fans happy with anything, but I feel like you have to find some, at least majority of what people want, or you have to find the best story you can tell with the given universe. You know what I mean?
I think that's what you do. I think it's, you don't. So my first answer is number 1, Earth 2182. I mean, Nocturne's universe. That's what you do. But that's my very selfish answer because it's what I want. But I think the real answer is the second part of what you said, which is you find people who have really compelling stories who can tell those stories. I like the idea of it being an anthology series, much like, what American Horror Story is, where every season is a new story based in, this kind of universe of continuity. But I like the idea of, every season is a new story based in a different universe around these characters. And so, it's the same characters, the same base of characters, the same base of ideas, but in a different universe. And we kind of understand, the next season, maybe sprinkled in there, you do have things that are familiar. You have an Age of Apocalypse season, right? So you do have those things sprinkled in there. And then it's a great stepping off point to have like an Exiles TV show, which I think needs to happen.
I mean, one thing I was going to suggest too that's in your favor that could actually work is that if each season, you have the one main character that works around the other, the rest of the supporting cast that probably changes every season is Nocturne, because she's the one jumping between, different universes, during the seasons, whether sometimes on purpose. And then of course, there could be some seasons where it's like, oh, fuck, I didn't plan this. Where the hell am I going now? But she could definitely be a center point for so many things, because also she allows you to connect easily to both the X-Men team and the Avengers team, and just those loose connections alone, as you know, Lisa, once you have a loose connection, you can do anything you want.
I mean, I am the queen of loose connections and making them unloose. I will tighten up those loose connections immediately with any way I need to.
Have you seen, there are people, this is a little aside, but it's with making the connections. There are people now that on TikTok and shit, they're making flow charts for like celebrities to show you why like it's crazy that like Avril Lavigne and Tyga are dating and how they're connected in these crazy ways. You should make a flow chart like that for like Wanda and like for Kurt. We should do that on the live one day.
I mean, it's gonna be like I don't. The flowchart. Oh my god, there's a deer. Oh my god, there's a deer out. There's so many deer outside my window right now. I'm sorry. There's so many deer outside my window, and then I get all Marissa Tomei like it's a deer. Oh my god, it's a deer. It's a deer. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, that was a little whatever. I mean, I would love to do a flowchart about Kurt and Wanda. I would love to do a flowchart about Kurt and anybody. Give me a flowchart. I'll make it.
See, I see. We're gonna take requests now. If you want, who do you want Lisa to connect Kurt to? Let us know on Twitter and all that. We'll make it happen.
I'll make it happen. And it doesn't have to be in the X-Men. It doesn't have to be in Marvel. It doesn't even have to be a fake. It can be anything in the world. It can be a croissant.
It could just be Kurt and Hugh Jackman, the actor, like not even Logan. So you never know.
We can make it happen. Easy peasy. Yeah, now I have no idea what we were talking about. See that? Now I've been distracted by deer. I've been distracted by flowcharts. It's like my day is made.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, like what other, because we talked about obviously the X babies and things like that. I mean, I'm thinking like I would like to see like a Darkholme family show, like with like 15-20 minute animated episodes of like Rogue and Gambit and Destiny, Mystique and Kurt, and whoever else you can loosely connect in there. But mostly centered on them, right? Because they're all the current direct family, just in their fucking chaos and like the dumb shit. Like I don't even need to worry about like Mystique actually killing people or anything. I just want to see her do like really annoying things that just pisses everyone off, and they're like, can you go back to killing people, because we could deal with that better than you doing whatever the fuck this is.
It would be like Married with Children, but like the Darkholme Adlers.
Yeah, I would like to see it. Thank you.
It would be, I would say Destiny would be the Al Bundy. And Mystique would be Peg.
Mm-hmm.
Just because Mystique loves Destiny so much.
Yes.
And Destiny loves Mystique back, but Mystique definitely loves Destiny more. So that's why I think that Mystique is the Peg.
Yeah, that could be a funny episode in terms of like Mystique keeps getting on everybody else doing these things she fucking hates, like her dumb pet peeves or whatever. But then by the end of the episode, like Destiny's doing them all, and Mystique is like having no issue with it, and she still loves her. Everybody else is just looking at Destiny like, how do you get away with this? Like, what the fuck?
I hate to say it. Rogue is definitely Kelly Bundy, and Kurt is Bud Bundy. I hate to say it.
Ugh, we're canceling the comparison then.
Okay, yeah. Comparison canceled. I would love a show like Ecstatics, the show. Which is just basically like a reality TV show, like The Real World, but with mutants.
Yeah.
Do it for me. That's the kind of thing that I don't understand why they're not doing in the Krakoa era. I mean, they have their own islands, they have their own country. Why are they not doing something like that?
No, I agree. I mean, well, it doesn't help that they haven't had a technical head of X, which it's like, you shouldn't need somebody to like lead everybody, but the fact of the matter is you do. And I think the last bit of this Krakoan era has kind of showed that the direction's kind of been everywhere. With all the books together. But yeah, I mean, I think that would be a lot more fun. We kind of had that a little bit with X-Terminators. I really enjoyed that book. Mm-hmm. I think like that could be a show, like something similar to that at least. Yeah, I think just more silly shit. Like, that's the thing. Like, we have all this dark and intense shit, and maybe this is just me in general. Like, this is, for me, beyond the X-Books as well, but I just want more of that really fun, silly shit. Like, we've had so much, I feel like the last 10 years of superheroes being taken super seriously and dark. And now I'm tired of that again. Give me a
Yeah.
break.
Let's have fun again. I also want the real like humans of Krakoa. I want to see the humans who are living on Krakoa, but in
Oh,
like
that
a
would be
Real
so
Housewives.
good.
I want like Kyle and what
Kyle.
the other humans that live on Krakoa, and I want to see them like sit around and bitch about the mutants in their lives.
See, I feel like there's like 5, at least, at bare minimum, 5 reality shows you could spin off
Oh my god, I would
for
love all
Krakoa,
of
at
them.
least. And
I got
it's
another
just
one.
okay.
MILF Island, Krakoa.
I live there. Where do I have to go? Fly me there right now. Disney, call me.
I mean, MILF. Okay, so Mystique, obviously.
Yeah.
Jean, right? She's kind of like
Yeah.
she's got kids.
Look, listen, one day we're going to do an episode where I just get mad at how everybody shits on Jean Grey forever, but that is not
Yes.
now. Yes, she's on the island.
Yeah, so she's a MILF. So Wanda, I mean, obviously, she's a MILF. She's got kids.
Listen, okay, we have to have some honorary MILFs on there too, though. So they don't all have to be actual moms.
Wait. Okay, wait. No, I've got an idea. We change it. It's not mother I'd like to F. It's mutant I'd like to F. So.
Oh, but now that's just too much.
Now it's just anybody. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, now that's just every mutant almost.
No, yeah, but it's MILF Island.
You can have MILF and DILF. And then, of course, you can have the island in the middle where they all come together. So, if you're bisexual like me, you get everybody.
Oh my god, everybody island. It's going to be okay. It's MILF Island, DILF Island, everybody inlet.
Yeah, I love it.
The little inlet in between.
We gotta draw a map. I know you guys are listening to this and you're like, okay, what the hell is this? We'll draw a map one day.
Okay, MILF Island, DILF Island, everybody inlet. There you go. I love it.
Yeah, see, and we've already made a dumb Netflix reality show that sucks 20 times better just by making it with X-Men. You're welcome, everyone.
Exactly. And for those of you out there who are asking, if you follow me on Twitter, yes, I have started watching MILF Manor. Yes, I am thoroughly horrified. And yes, I cannot take my eyes away. It is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever laid my eyes on, but I can't stop watching.
Why is it so uncomfortable? I know this is an aside, but I've never heard of this show.
Oh my god, do you know what it's about?
No, I just heard the words MILF Manor, and I'm like, why did they make that suck?
Oh my god. Okay. It's 8 women in their like 40s and up who are mothers, right? MILFs, who come to an island or like a beautiful resort in Mexico to find love with younger men. And they have 8 younger men that they're all going to date. And in this dating show, the 8 younger men are their sons.
No! How do they get people to sign up for this shit? Like, do the people know?
They didn't know. It was a total surprise when they got there. Apparently from what
they're dating each other's sons or like
they're dating each other's sons.
Ew, no.
There's only like 5 or 6 episodes so far, and there's already been the uncomfortable situation where the guy and his mom sit down with the other mom the guy is trying to get with and like have to have, I'm like, oh my god, I can't, this is such a disaster.
No.
It's and they have challenges where like the moms have to teach them about like sex things and the guys have to give the moms massages. It's so
I hate
uncomfortable.
I hate it.
So uncomfortable.
I hate it so much. I feel like you could turn this into an X-Men show, and that's what makes me want to die, because if you do an X-Men flow chart, so many of them are connected in ways we don't want them to be connected.
Yeah. I mean, Kurt is right there on Sylph Island, sister. So
I was gonna say, like, this already sounds kind of familiar to me in a painful way. Like,
yeah, I mean,
that's not why you guys. Why would you title a show like that MILF Island? That is ruining to me. That is horrible. Don't ruin the name.
Because that's the whole reason I watched it. I mean, let's be real.
MILF
That's
Island.
Why they called it that.
Even if it's a dumb show, you're hoping to at least see some like hot MILFs or something. Like,
It's
like
just
whatever.
And you know what the funny thing is too is that the way it's shot is it's shot like it was filmed 20 years ago. It's shot like a 2000s VH1 reality show, so it feels even like
God.
it feels 80% trashier. It's if it could be considered art if it wasn't trying to take itself seriously. It's like, oh, it's just MILF manner. Okay, let's get back to the actual, oh my God.
So that begs the question for me, what kind of reality show, like, how would you want these shots for the X-Men ones? Because obviously they're all probably going to be shot differently, but since you brought up that one is shot like old 2000s VH1, like, do you want stuff in that manner shot with these, X reality shows? Or
so basically, like, the one that's the real humans of Krakoa, I would definitely want shot like the Bravo Real Housewives shows, definitely. The Ecstatic show I would want shot like a Big Brother kind of thing, or like the hell is it called? Real World, kind of like, well, Big Brother, like Real World kind of thing. I'm like trying to think of like other fun reality shows. Oh my God, there should definitely be like a just like a reality show about Blob's bar and like the people who come around.
Right.
Oh, and there's definitely Krakoa 911, which is like the reality, like the cops reality show of Krakoa, where they just follow around the Legionnaires and, for all the stupid diddly stuff they do. It's just like, oh my God. All right. Well, Blob and Black Tom are fighting again, no, it's like Juggernaut and Black Tom are fighting again. And even though he's one of us, we have to still go break it up. Okay.
Listen, we all only watch that show for the one sex scene every season for Kurt. The one sex scene he gets.
That's true. I mean, well, it's a reality show. He's not getting a sex scene in a reality show.
These camera people are going to be extra creepy. If human reality show camera people get things that they probably shouldn't, imagine how mutant ones would be. Also, who would be the crew? Who would be the ones filming it? Like, would we go that meta with it, or we would just keep it not that meta?
I don't know. Remember in Amazing Nightcrawler, the Age of X one, there was like that mutant camera guy. Maybe I don't know him. I don't know. That's all I got. Him.
That guy. We're gonna find his name maybe if he has one.
I don't know. I felt like his name had something to do with the camera. I just remember he was like the mutant camera guy, and I was like, that's the guy. He films all of it. He's got camera powers.
See, there you go. See, so he's probably got hidden cameras everywhere or some creepy shit. Like,
he does. He films everything, and
there's got to be a reality show with the leaders of Krakoa, because we kind of got that with the Immortal X-Men book, but also not completely. So I'm gonna need a reality show with all of them. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. For sure. It's like Veep. It will be like Veep on HBO. Yeah. Definitely.
I support it.
I like that. I like that a lot. And and every once in a while on Krakoa 911, Amanda shows up all drunk, and she's like, "Hey, and he's like, "Oh my God, oh stop it! You gotta."
Why are you destroying Amanda like this? Listen, if anything hurts someone getting drunk, going to her like that, and she's like, "Babe, I'm dealing with limbo again."
They both do it. Let's be real. They both do it.
They were both raised by
the same woman. They've both got the same baggage. They both got the same subscription to the same issues. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know it.
Subscription to the same issues. You know what's crazy is that I just remembered, but we never really got, or at least I don't remember an answer that we got to, like during Wave X, during the first Hellfire Gala, I think, when Kurt was drunk and he's like all over Megan, and then Brian comes in and blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck was that? That's some reality show shit that I'm still waiting 5 seasons later for an answer to.
Did Megan ever have that second baby? Or is she
I haven't seen it yet, but I also don't know where Megan is in the books right now.
Because remember how there was all that speculation that her second baby might be Kurt's?
Yes.
Because of Age of X-Men? Yeah. Oh my God.
See, there's a show right there.
So now we need a mutant talk show a la Maury.
Yes.
So we can have a mutant paternity test.
Yes.
On the mutant talk show. Who's the mutant talk show host?
Okay,
Dazzler.
Dazzler,
right?
No, because I like her too much. I feel like, nobody really likes Jerry Springer, but nobody hates him. So we need somebody in that realm, I feel like. Unless I'm off, because I don't watch Maury religiously, but.
Maury is like a step up from Jerry Springer, but like a real tiny step up, like a baby step up. Who would be like the Maury of?
Yeah, Dazzler's not right, I feel like, because she's gonna do like a way more fun show, like the Terminator show. That's gonna be her thing.
All right, Lila Cheney.
Who's that?
She's like the second rate Dazzler.
Oh, I guess sure, second rate Dazzler. Maybe we should just find Dazzler and consult a fictional character personally on this matter.
I look at Lila Cheney as like Ricky Lake had a show, so there you go. Lila Cheney can have a show too. So there, perfect.
All right, sold.
There, done. So yeah, I think that we've rounded out the MOJOVERSE quite well.
Yeah, I think we've got at least 6 shows in there, or probably 10 or so. Yeah, we're gonna have to write this down and pitch
Disney
it to Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel, Disney Plus. We actually come pretty cheap, so give us a call. We're not going to cost a lot.
We're even cheaper if you throw Nocturne in there. So just to let you know,
like you bring Nocturne back for, listen. I don't have to negotiate in dollars. I can negotiate in issues of Nocturne.
And then I'm sitting here like, Lisa, where the fuck's my money? And she's like, look, Nocturne's here again. Isn't that great? I know.
Look, Nocturne's going to be in the next 600,000 issues of X-Men. It's like, oh, great.
Wonder how that happened.
And then we get to play Where's Waldo for the next however many years of finding Nocturne in the back of every issue. Yeah, exactly.
That'll become a new side podcast on this podcast. Where's Nocturne?
Where's Nocturne? The first side podcast on this podcast needs to be Lauren Reads the Exiles. That's what it needs to be.
Oh, yeah. We should do that. That should be the next thing we read on here together. We should do like an arc of the Exiles that you really like. Because I know we did that one issue.
I was thinking about that recently. We should do that. Maybe that'll be what we do next. We'll see. But anyway, well, for now, thank you guys all for coming and joining us. We always love to have a good time and talk about silly stuff, and this was exceptionally silly. If you guys have any ideas for what you want to see as far as TV shows and fun stuff out there on Disney Plus, Marvel, wherever, or maybe you've made some fun TV shows or movies or stuff like that. There's some amazing fan-made stuff out there. Show us, let us know, tell us about it. You can come find us on our website, simplyamazingpod.com. All of our socials are there and everything you need to see. Lauren, tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter at friendlymBHDBI. And you can find my other YouTube channel on Twitter and on the YouTubes at MBHD Comic Show. So if you want to see about the indie stuff, and of course Lisa pops in sometimes, which is always a ton of fun. So yeah, the chaos continues everywhere.
Oh, the chaos does continue. Let me tell you, it never ends. It never ends. And if you're out there looking for love and you find an ad for an amazing dating show and they say, bring your son, just walk the other way. But don't worry, you'll find love because you're simply amazing.